Today we are at Pepper Sauce Canyon. It's in the mountains of Arizona near Mount Lemmon. And this morning we have us some wild turkeys. See if I can zoom in because I probably can't get too close to them. But it looks to be at least 5 of them, maybe more. There's a nice little campground with a nice little stream that runs through it. And we're gonna pan for some of that gold, see if there is any. Dog sees the turkeys now. But it's a nice little place. It's not too hot. It gets a little chilly at night, about down to about 40. During the day it gets up to about 63, 65. With the sun it works out nicely. Hello everyone. Today we're going to do some recreational gold mining. And for that, we got a trusty little, little shovel, little handheld shovel. We got our gold pan. We have 2 screens, a bigger screen and a smaller screen. And we're going to filter some of the sands and stuff out of the stream. The stream's a dry stream in Arizona. Any gold or any material is going to be from the last 50 to 100 years. Because it can't get much deeper than that with a little shovel. So I'll see what happens a little bit later. Here's our stream bed that we're going to be working. You can see that wall there. That's probably been there maybe 100 years. I don't know about much longer than that. And then the stream just kind of comes down, except it's a dry stream bed. And you can see some sands and rocks, and some of the bigger rocks I'm going to pan behind and see what's there. This looks like a spot I'm going to try, and I'll try and make a short video with it. Just having a little issue with the phone. Just hard to angle it so it looks the right way. We'll give it a try. So we got a lot of sands here. I'm standing in the sun. It's got a lot of fool's gold in it too. Some of the shiny stuff, I'm not sure if it's showing up on here or not. And then along this rock too, this edge here. So we're going to filter this out and see what we got. The reason I screen it first is get rid of the big chunks, and then I can kind of look through there and see if there's anything worthwhile. Most of the time there's not, because all the big pieces are already gone. Or just looking at smalls and stuff like that. So I could just do a quick look through, and I'll pitch that off to the side. And I'll do it all over again. And this will get a second screening too once I get back up. Then at least all the pieces are uniform. And it takes out a bunch of the big junk. As you can see, my little pan's getting a little bit full. Then I put it in a bigger bucket and filter it that way. Because out here in the desert, you don't really have water. That's not a resource. And I don't have a dry sluice, so everything I do has to be manually. And that takes a lot of this shaking and stuff like that just to make a bucket of stuff. When I get home, I'll run it through the sluice box and see if any of this small stuff is worth anything. But that'll take another month or two. Need warmer weather in Wisconsin. But till then. So we've almost got pretty close to a full bucket here. It goes pretty quick. I mean, this is a lot of sandy stuff here, so I mean, this section goes easy. And then I'll continue this along once I get back up top. Here's the next step of the operation. I got my bucket full of sand and whatever, no gravels. What we're doing here now is we have another bucket, this clear plastic bucket, just something to hold it for screening. This is a small screen. That goes on the bottom. This is the bigger screen. That goes on top for filtering out the bigger rocks. We've already run this once. And then what we're doing, take a scoop or 2 or 3 or 4. Put it in here. Filter it out. You can kind of see it going to the bottom there. And then in this top section, hold on, we're left with a few little rocks, which take a quick look at those. Don't see anything worthwhile, dump them out. Then we just move on the little screen and filter out all the smalls. This takes a while, so this is how the dry sluice essentially works, except it uses air to push up the light material and the gold sinks to the bottom. But we don't have that option here, so we'll be running this through the sluice box when we get home. But that'll still be maybe in April, that video, or depends on the weather up there. Need a little warmer day to be playing with the water outside and doing all that, but we'll run all this through there then. Trying to get all the smalls out right away so I can show you what's left. Just kind of slide it off to the side. And just take a look through some of these grains, see if there's anything worthwhile, and then we'll toss them. Helps to have the sun at your back, or the sun to be out, so you can actually see the shiny stuff. So yeah, there's still a little bit more left in there, so give it a couple more shakes through and another look, and move on to another couple shovelfuls. Yep. So yeah, nothing left here except to pitch it. This is from the one pan. We sifted through it all. So the pan's about that big. I know it's not a good reference point, but this is what it looks like so far. So we'll probably get another, while we're here, a few more pans and make sure we got a full bucket or 2 for something to play with later. The reason for sifting all this out right now is I've limited space on this trip, and I don't want to haul a bunch of stuff I don't want.